Hi, I'm Dr. Trista Shelton here at Hands On Wellness Center, and today I want to talk about how chiropractic can help with neck pain and headaches. So when you come into our office and are complaining of neck pain or headaches, we will have a conversation, figure out where we think it's coming from, and then do a chiropractic adjustment more than likely for you. So there's a lot of fear around a neck adjustment we've found over the years, and I just want you to understand how non-scary it is. That was super technical. So I'm gonna go through today how we adjust you if you come in with neck pain. And we're gonna start usually with you face down. And when we come in, we're gonna, basically I like to do a little bit of a stretch through the upper back here and just get the muscles to relax and just get you used to any sort of touch that's going on there. If you've never been adjusted before, I think the big fear is, just the neck, period. So the sound is what freaks a lot of people out, but not everybody makes a lot of noise, and some people get a lot of noise. So we're about to see what happens here. So putting pressure here at the base of the neck allows me to, do you see how the head comes back just a little bit? Helps me recreate that curve in the neck, which is really helpful in eliminating any of the tension and stress that gets built up in the neck, in the upper traps here. So when I press here, I can kind of feel what's stuck and what's not moving. And I'm gonna adjust both sides of her neck down here. And as I put my hand right here on her shoulder, I stabilize her head here, and I have her just relax her shoulder and let her head just fall to that side. There's a little bit of pressure right there. Come on back center. And that's all that looks like right there. I'm gonna come to the other side and do the exact same thing. And by adjusting this area and releasing that, it allows the nerves to talk to this whole area and eliminate a lot of just tension in the upper trap and in the shoulder. And possibly if you've got shooting hand pain, neck pain, shoulder pains, it helps just stabilize that quite a bit. I'm gonna have you go on your back, please. As she flips over, you will see that this lovely young lady is my daughter, Skylar, who has been adjusted since she was a wee bit. So she's quite used to all this stuff. So the next thing I do is I come in and I feel the tenderness, or I feel the trigger points or points of tension in the neck here. The patient will tell you if they're feeling, if it's tender or not. Is that tender right there, Skylar? No, it's because she's been adjusted lots. But so what we do is then, again, I press into this structure. I like to tell all of my patients that God did a really good job on the design here. We tend to just screw it up. So we are supposed to be here, ears over our shoulders really comfortably, and especially as we stand. That doesn't happen because most of our lives are spent like this, looking down at computers, at devices, at children, at whatever. So by opening the neck up here, it usually feels pretty good and takes some of that pressure off. So we go through and just see what needs to be moved. Give it a little bit of a push. As you see, her neck isn't like flinging all over. It's not a lot of motion going on. It's just a quick, easy little click. After that, I will always follow up with a little bit of a stretch, which feels pretty yummy. How does that feel, Skylar? Good. We do that. We go from side to side as well. We want to just open up those shoulders. And again, usually I'll spend a little more time on those knots, but I know where hers are. She's good. Stretch through once again on the other side. Again, it's just about opening it up and letting things breathe. And you can see a lot of like our massage therapists, we all do a lot of the same stuff because it really does work and it really does help. The other thing we'll do is have them lay. I tell everyone when they go home, roll up a towel if you want to, get a gel ice pack, but just support the neck here. Super important for a pillow as well, but this structure is what we need to support. We need to be mindful of not laying like this or like this, and just really supporting the neck and letting the head come back. It makes a big difference. So after that, come on up. We will usually get the rest of the spine too, but we'll talk about that later. We'll bring her over. And we use this machine called electric stimulation on our patients. What it does is we put these lovely little pads on the upper traps and into the neck typically, but it depends. So if their stress is here to here, which is very common with neck pain and a lot of headaches, because what that does is it just pulls your head all day long and creates a soreness or a band. You can get it in the forehead, behind the eyeballs, all very common when this area is very, very bound up. So we want to release that and get it a little bit looser. So these pads will go, hold your hair up for me, please. Usually I like to place them on the upper traps, or me or one of my staff will do that. We'll do this right on this upper trap here. And then we come right up in the neck as well. And we do the same on the other side. And what this machine does is it puts an electrical current through your muscle, sounds crazy, but it's not, and creates a contraction in the muscle, which you'll be able to see on Skylar. And that'll pump out any swelling, reprogram the muscle a bit, and just leave you feeling very good when it's all done. We love ice here. Never put ice on your skin directly. We always use a barrier. We like these pillowcases, but basically we wrap it around your shoulders. I'm gonna have you lay flat back, and we get a nice pillow underneath the neck. Super important when you're icing or rolling up at home that the pillow comes directly underneath there and that your head goes back so that you're able to relax in that curved position. I'll give you a knee pillow as well. All right, so now this machine starts off really kind of tingly, and it moves its way up to a contraction. She's done this a lot of times and still giggles. Feel that tingling? Mm-hmm. So it's gonna start tingling. It'll feel like a pins and needles feeling, and then it starts pulsing just a little bit. All you need is a little bit of a pulse. That's it. If you like it really strong, we'll do it really strong, but it's completely up to the patient. How's that feel?
Good.
All right. We know that's moving. And then what we'll also do for you, if you're cold, is give you a big fuzzy blanket and cover you up and let you take a 10-minute nap. And that's how we start off with helping you feel better from neck pain. Any questions or comments, leave it down below, and hopefully we'll see you soon.